Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my base routine, like my foundation, It's going to be my full base routine. I think a couple people have asked me to do it now, so I thought I might as well show it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please make sure that you like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys. So in terms of skincare, I wear SPF every day. That's pretty much all I'm wearing on my face right now, SPF. Yeah, and I've noticed that when I wear SPF under my makeup, it makes my makeup look smoother. And I've heard other people say that as well, so that's just a little tip. I don't know how scientifically true that is. For foundation, I'm using my Maybelline Superstay, which is like finished. So I'm just gonna take some out. For like a flawless base routine, if you have a lot of hyperpigmentation like me, then I would recommend like color correcting with an orange concealer. But recently I just don't really care that much if my hyperpigmentation shows up under my foundation, so I just go straight in with foundation. And to be fair, this foundation is like really good coverage. There's no more coming. I think I've actually finished it now because it's not coming out. With the foundation, I like to use a brush like this, like a kind of kabuki stippling brush, as opposed to a beauty blender, because I just feel like the coverage is better. It just blends better in my opinion. Another thing is I don't apply foundation directly to my forehead or my nose, because those areas don't really have as much hyperpigmentation as like my cheeks and my jaw area. So I really apply foundation here, and then I like take the rest of it and will apply it on my forehead. Yeah, I feel like with creating a flawless base, the best thing is to like use as little product as possible to like just make thin layers. That's how you get the like flawless look. That's what I see like my favorite MUAs do. So another thing that I don't do is I don't like to apply foundation directly under my under eyes, because I'm still gonna apply concealer, and I use like 2 or 3 concealers. So the first concealer I'm gonna use is these two. I like to mix them. These are by Makeup Revolution, and I go in with this one first, like so. Then I take this one, which is darker, and I just do like that. This creates the perfect shade to like kind of highlight but not like fully brighten, because we're still gonna take it up a couple notches. Then I like to take a flat brush like this, and I use that to blend it out so that it's in one smooth layer before I use my beauty blender to blend it. And the reason why I like to do this is because when you go straight in with your beauty blender, I feel like it just picks up the product and like it's just wet and patchy. So yeah, I like to do this so that when I blend it out with my beauty blender, I don't have to do that much blending, and it just looks smoother to me. And with the concealer, I use from the same application, I spread that out to like around my mouth, my chin, my forehead and my nose, because I don't like to use I try to use as little product as possible basically. And I like to spread this first concealer out because I'm trying to brighten the whole of the center of my face, if that makes sense. Before I go in with my beauty blender and blend out the concealer, I'm gonna take my cream contour from Radiance, I think. And I'm just gonna contour my face. I like to go, like I like to feel the bone under the stick, like the, what's it called, my cheekbone. And then I also do the sides of my forehead. I do the bottom of my nose, and like right here where my nose bridge meets my eyebrows. And I do my chin as well. With the forehead contour, some people contour like all around their forehead, but because I have an oval shaped face, and because I have quite a small forehead as well, when I do that it just looks weird. So this is what works for my face shape. And I learned about like my face shape from I think it was, I can't remember what website it was, but I'll link it down below, because I feel like that has really like improved my makeup, knowing how to place products based on my face shape. Now I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender and I'm gonna blend out the concealer. And because I already used the flat brush to blend it, I don't really have to do too much. So I'm really focusing on blending out the lines of demarcation more than anything. Then I'm gonna take my next concealer, which is the Too Faced concealer in Butterscotch. I forgot for a second. And this is like lighter than the one we just did. And I'm just gonna put that right here and right here. Like so. Then I'm gonna take that same flat brush and I'm gonna like blend it out a little bit, but try to keep it in those same areas. So I'm gonna take it like here as well, in the middle. But I want to keep it like right under my eye. I don't want to spread it out the way I spread out the other one. And this, I feel like this just creates like a gradient of brightness into your face. Because you want your under eyes and like the center points of your face to be the brightest. And also when you're blending your under eyes, like I try to go, sometimes I forget, but I try to go back and forth between each eye, because if you don't, it's like you finish blending one eye, then the product you picked up from that eye on your brush, you take it here, so then one eye looks like more snatched than the other, and I kind of hate that. So yeah. Then I'm gonna go in with this white concealer, which is something I started doing recently, and I just love the way it looks. You know, it's a bit extreme, but I love a bright under eye. So I just take like a little dab like this right in the inner corner, like this. So it's not even clean anymore because I've done it a few times. But this just gives it that oomph, you know. Then I'm gonna take this brush to blend out that white concealer, and I'm gonna literally just like basically stipple it in this area, because I don't want to, if I take it out, like I don't want to spread the brightness everywhere else. So I'm just gonna keep it there. Then I'm gonna leave this concealer to get tacky, because that gives it more coverage when you blend it out. And I'm gonna take the foundation brush I was using, and I'm gonna blend out my contour. And with contour, I try to like just kind of stipple it and move it like upwards rather than like dragging it, because if you drag it down, you're dragging your cheek down, so you're dragging your face down, so you look less snatched. You look, do you know what I mean? It doesn't what's that word? It doesn't because the whole point of contour under your cheekbones is supposed to lift your cheekbones, so I try not to drag it down. Basically I just stipple it in like so. Then I'm going to take this smaller brush, and I'm just going to use that to blend out the contour that I did on my nose. And I like to blend this part into my eyebrow. This, like, contouring this area for me is really just to create like what's the word, harmony between my nose and my brows and my like eye socket area. Then I'm going to take my beauty blender again, and I'm going to blend out my concealer, and I'm going to try my best to keep it like right under my eye, because this part, because it's bright, it will look weird if it spreads out like all over your face. So I try to really focus the blending. And then I take the butt of my beauty blender and I kind of do this to get rid of the line of demarcation, like so. Because I feel like that's the main focus for me when I'm blending. Because sometimes like if you keep on like blending, you get rid of all the highlight, and it's like, what was the point of that? So I just focus on the line of demarcation, because when you powder your face as well, it will calm down the, because this looks like weird, but when you powder your face, it will like calm it down. So it's really, my main focus when I'm blending is always the demarcations. I actually forgot to, because I always go in with a bit of that Too Faced highlighter on my chin, around my mouth, my forehead. I always like take from my under eyes when I'm blending and I like redistribute it, but I forgot to do that this time. I don't know why, I always remember, I don't know why I forgot this time, but I'm just gonna apply some of the toothpaste just for a bit more brightness in those areas, but not too much. And again, I'm just focusing really on the lines of demarcation. Now it's time for powder. So for powder, I'm going to be using the Sacha Buttercup powder first. Dip it in the powder and then pat it off on the back of my hand so that it's a smooth layer. Then I'm just going to set the center of my face, all the places that I concealed earlier. Then after the Sacha powder, I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty powder in Banana. And I like to use this powder second because it's kind of brighter. It's still yellow. It's not as yellow as the Buttercup powder, but it's like still yellowy, but it's brighter. And I like it like directly under my eyes to get that like brightened look. After setting my face, I like to take this buffing brush and I use it to like press the powder in before I dust my face. So make sure that, you know, I really set everywhere. Then I take my fluffy brush and I wipe away the powder, but gently because I don't want to disturb the makeup. And if you don't get all the powder off, it's not that deep because it's still gonna spray your face. It's still gonna set your face with a pressed powder as well. And then right now I'm gonna spray my face with some water because a lot of MUAs say that you should spray your face with water in between powders. So before I set my face with my face powder, I'm gonna spray my face. Then I'm gonna go in on the areas that I contoured with my eyeshadow that I always use. And I'm just going to kind of set those areas like powder contour because I like it to be quite bronzy, quite intense. Then I'm going to take my face powder, which is the MAC Studio Fix, and I'm just going to go over my entire face. This powder has a lot of coverage, so I like to tap off the excess because it can look very cakey when you apply a lot of this powder. But to be fair, there's something I like about it because I prefer to get coverage from my powder than my foundation. So like here where I have like quite a lot of hyperpigmentation, my powder does like adds a bit more coverage to that. So, and this powder, I feel like this powder is like, when I started using this powder is when my base leveled up. Like, this powder is really good. So I've done my eye makeup. Guys, these lashes, oh my god, like they're so nice. I got these lashes from the brand Pink's collection and they're in the style Adese, period. You know the vibes. Yeah, these lashes are so pretty, like, and they're such good quality. I'm just not used to wearing lashes this like dramatic. Like these are big girl blinkies. These are not none of them small lashes. Like this is serious things. Like they're so nice, but I just can't. Like, I can't stop looking at my eyes. Wow. And let me finish my whole face, because I feel like when I finish my whole face, baby, like, wow, these lashes, these are serious. Okay, so next thing to do is blush. With my blush, the middle one is like sparkly, and this one is like plummy, and this one is like peachy. So I like to mix them all together like so. And just kind of smile a little bit, like, not smile. Because if you smile too, like, it will be too, you will apply your blush too low. So I just like to, you know. And that's another thing that I learned by looking at face charts, is blush placement, because I used to place my blush like right here, but because my face is oval shaped, it didn't really suit my face shape and I looked like a clown. But now I kind of like take it all the way up into like here, you know, and that's just what works for me. I love a lot of blush, so I do go ham with the blush. But something I've also learned is that blush fades really quickly, so it's not really that deep if you put bare blush. So yeah, I like my blush to be clowny. I like to take some on the tip of my nose as well, like that. Yeah, we're giving clown. But I do go in with my face powder brush, and I just go over that so that it's not like circus, you know? Like, she's circus ready, but she's not like, you know, the star clown at the circus. For highlighter, I'll literally use like anything, and today I'm going to use eyeshadow. I only highlight my nose most days. I don't really like to highlight my cheeks anymore because I have a lot of texture on my cheeks. So I feel like, why am I highlighting my texture? Do you know what I mean? Although texture is you know, is beautiful, and everyone has texture. No matter how good your skin is, everyone has texture on their skin. But I don't like, oh, I put too much highlight on my, that's disgusting. Oh well, I'm just gonna put some there. I'm just gonna blend it out. I really like these lashes though, they're so pretty. Like, the more I'm doing my makeup, the more I'm enjoying them. So make sure you guys check out Pink's collection on Instagram. Final step before I do my lips is I'm gonna spray my face with my setting spray. So this concludes my foundation base routine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative enough. All the products that I used are down below in the description box. And yeah, please make sure you guys like and comment and subscribe to my channel. Let me know what other kind of videos you want to see, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.